Good morning, it's Peter here at the AJS Brisbane branch this morning, and I'm here with Bill. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Peter.
And we're talking forming toolkits. And Bill, could you please tell us what's involved in a forming toolkit?
Our forming toolkit has a number of essential components for anyone starting out with forming and forging and shaping metal through those processes. So we can go through the number of components here for you today. If you like, we could start with the hammers first.
That'd be great. Let's get into the hammers, Bill. How many hammers do we have in the kit?
So we have 4 hammers in the kit. So these are your essential hammers when you're starting out with forming and shaping metal. So the first hammer we have in the kit is the ball peen hammer. Now this is the larger of the ball peen hammers, so it'll give you a bit more weight and movement of the metal. It has a very smooth and highly polished ball peen on the end, so you can get clean textures with this one. It is also very good for riveting wires. It gives you a nice clean mushroom shape on your rivets as well. So that's an essential component, especially if you're cold forming. That is cold joining. That's a very good hammer to have. The next hammer we have in the kit is called a riveting hammer. It has a very small head on there, so it's easy to see what you're hitting. I use that for hardening wires, flattening out ends of wires, and strengthening shapes on wire bending, for example. It also has a very nice textured knife edge shape there. You can use that for texturing on anti-clastic rings, bangles, sheet metal, and it gives you a nice serrated type texture on the metal.
Beautiful.
The other hammer we have is a nylon hammer. So this has a metal head in there with a small nylon head. So you get the weight to move the metal, but the nylon will not mark the metal. So you can move the metal but not mark it, and that's an essential thing when you're shaping your metal to start off with. You can use this for also making your bezels. You can use it for bringing your wires into shape, and you can use it for forming as well where you don't want to stretch the metal.
And our fourth hammer, Bill.
And our last hammer is everyone's favourite, is a chasing hammer. So you have the big head on the chasing hammer, so you can use that for stippling with texturing punches, for example. The big flat surface means you won't miss your texturing hammers, texturing punches. It also has a slightly smaller ball peen on there, so you can do texturing with the back of that, a slightly different profile as well. It has a nice thick handle on this one, so you're not going to snap it. So you can use this also with your dapping kit that's included in the forming kit.
And there's a few other components incorporated into the kit, Bill?
Yes. So also in the kit is a very nifty little anvil, mini anvil. So highly polished, nice clean surface. You can use this for stretching your metal, making sure you've got your nice 90-degree shapes on there. A nice little plus for this one, if you turn it upside down, it has a swaging section in there, so you can get soft curves in your metal as well with the one component. We also have here the essential steel block. We use this for forming onto, stippling onto, stretching metal, hardening metal, anything you need a really robust backing for your forming and your forging as well.
There's a bit of weight in that, isn't there, Bill?
Yeah, it needs to be. It's a very good quality one. This is the mid-range size, so it is the slightly larger size we have, but it's essential if you're going to do bangles. Bangles will fit on there.
Beautiful.
In the kit is also a dapping set. So this is a very good quality, good range dapping set. I'm just going to hide this up a bit so you can see the lot. It includes a dapping block and a number of dapping punches. So what you do with these is you can make your doming. So you can dome for pearl cups, for example. On the smaller sizes, you can do the backings for your pearls. On the larger sizes, you can do lockets and brooches and clasps with that one. And you don't have to use the full dome, so you don't have to do a hemisphere. For example, you can use a larger punch, smaller metal, and just get a gentle curve with this as well. Add a bit of three-dimensional aspect to your jewellery.
Excellent. So that's a great starter pack for someone who wants to get into forming?
Definitely. If you had to do a pack from scratch, this is the essential items you use for beginning.
There you are, you heard it, a pack from scratch. That's the AJS Forming Tool Kit. Just go to ajsonline.com/kits and you can get your forming toolkit from there.